You know what your problem is? You talk about discipline like it's a noble idea. But when it comes down to the grit, the sweat, the hard choices, you're all about excuses, procrastination, overthinking, and fake action. Yeah, fake action. You love to write endless to-do lists, read about strategies, think about starting tomorrow. Guess what? Tomorrow never comes. It's a seductive illusion, keeping you locked up in your cozy, familiar lethargy. Let me tell you a story about getting off your damn couch of complacency and into the brutal arena of action. Picture this, a small, cramped apartment with damp walls in the heart of a city that never sleeps. Not because it's romantic, but because the noise won't let you. It was 5 a.m. in the dead of winter. My eyes snap open, not to the sound of an alarm, but the reality of unpaid bills and the bitter cold biting at my skin. The kind of morning where the air cuts your lungs and even the cheap coffee tastes like survival. I was stuck in a relentless cycle of doubt and fear, trapped by an inner voice saying, maybe tomorrow. I was sinking, night after sleepless night. The neon lights outside leaked through flimsy curtains, reminding me that time didn't give a damn about my hesitations. As the rickety radiator clanked and spluttered, I was drowning in a sea of distractions. Pointless TV, endless scrolling, cheap instant meals from a half-empty fridge. The clamor of denial almost kept me prisoner in my own misery. But then a flicker of madness hit. I realized that waiting for motivation to strike like lightning was absolute lunacy. It was 6:15 a.m. My feet hit the floor with no plan, just a gut-deep conviction that movement was my only salvation. I trashed my excuses like yesterday's takeout and forced myself out the door into that icy dawn. Each step leading away from one day to day one. Now it's your turn. I'm challenging you. Get real and face what you've been dodging with the skill of an Olympic sprinter. What is that one action you've been postponing? That book you haven't written? That conversation you won't have? Why do you still cling to the delusion that there's a perfect time? There isn't, and you know this. Ask yourself, how many more years will you click save for later? How long before your maybe becomes an if only? What's stopping you from cutting the crap right now and stepping into the reality of what you can achieve today? Why are you more comfortable with the pain of stagnation than the struggle of progress? If you wait another 365 days, then what? More drafts gathering digital dust? More dreams deferred? Your potential rotting in the graveyard of if only? Picture it, a year from now, still shackled by your own inaction, the world swirling past as you sit on the sidelines with the haunting refrain of, I could have. No more compromise. The time is now. Behind you is regret. Ahead is everything you can seize if you're willing to demolish your excuses and embrace this moment with every piece of steel in your spine. Don't wait. Discipline isn't about feeling ready. It's about acting like you are. This is your line in sand. Choose to rot in the comfort of maybe tomorrow, or set fire to your hesitations and race forward with relentless, unforgetting discipline. Because that's the only way you shatter the prison of inaction. Time waits for nobody, and damn it, neither should you.